I am the talent. It's time to play Minecraft. Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Slow Run. After admiring the awesome cottage that Ollie-kun built at spawn, I came back to work on my farms and also work in the workshop here, do a little bit of organizing. But we've got a super busy day planned for today, so let's go check out our farms and see how everything is doing. So one thing that I know that we want to do, we got some cows. One thing I know that we want to do once we get down here is figure out what is going on. There are cows everywhere. There, what is going on here? My cows. They're everywhere. How did you get... What is going on? Oh, this is a serious mess. What happened here? What is going on? What in the world happened? Okay, I think it's time we take a look at the security camera. Okay, I found the security camera footage from last night. This is it. This is where Ollie-kun joined the game. Let's see what's going on. Oh, there he is. I didn't even know he was... Whoa. What's he doing? He's breeding my cows. He's breeding them. There must be thousands of cows in there. What? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, he's got an axe. What? Oh no. Well, busted. I caught you red-handed, Ollie-kun. Yep, I got you on tape. Oh, boy. That Ollie-kun, what a prankster. He got me. He got me good. Oh, boy. This is going to take some time to clean up. Well, now that I've cleaned up after the Cowpocalypse, it's time to get back to work. So now that it's morning, it's time to get to work. I have expanded the fields out here. There's quite a lot going on. It's all wheat and carrots. But I think what I'm going to do is harvest this and replant it with just wheat. And the reason is wheat is now the most overpowered item in the game. That's right, because we can use wheat to make mud bricks. That's right. And it's about time we did a little bit of decorating around this place. And, I haven't done too much with the actual 1.19 blocks. So we're going to go on a few quests today. There's a few things that we want to set up over here for our animals, our nice and manageable cow population now. And our sheep are still out of control, but we've got some plans for those sheep. We've got some plans for those sheep that goes back to the riddle that Ollie-kun left me at the spawn cottage. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. But first, we're also going to go exploring for a swamp. And I'm hoping that there is going to be a mangrove variant of that swamp. Now, over in that direction there is where we found our first swamp, and we had to go there to hunt slimes. So I'm hoping we're going to be able to find some mangrove wood over there as well. We're also going to check out our iron farm, just make sure, just collect a little bit of that iron. It's been a while since I've been down here, so I just want to see how we're doing. Whoa, yeah, we are pretty much all loaded up. So let's get this taken care of, and then start planning our journey. We also have some ideas for going into the Nether. Now, a couple of these I'm thinking about doing on a stream. That's right, a live stream. I'm going to be doing some live streaming for the first time ever, and of course I am super excited about it. And I'm probably gonna mess up a lot, so be sure to join because you're gonna have a lot of fun watching me mess up live, okay? I can't do any editing. It's live. That's going to be so much fun. So we're going to do some live streaming. And so a couple things that I want to do. We need to explore the Nether. For the next build that I want to do, it's going to involve a lot of quartz. So we're going to have to go to the Nether for quartz. And then we're going to check out our swamp, try to find some mangrove wood. And then we are going to get ourselves some water bottles, find some dirt, and make some mud. All right, folks, I will catch you on the flip side when I get some of this sorted out. And we're going to have some fun today. We just wrapped up our first ever live stream. That was so much fun. I cannot wait to do that again. We had so many cool adventures. Ali-kun joined us in the chat and we had a great time. We worked around the base for a while, we went to the Nether, and we found this right here. The super awesome mangrove swamp where we collected some mangrove wood and roots and leaves and a whole lot of mud. And we found a few froggy friends. Took them to the Nether for a while and got our first set of frog lights. Wow. Now you've got to check out the stream video because you will not believe what we found underneath the mangrove swamp. So Ali-kun was telling me about an underwater castle ruled by the swamp boss, and wow, it was scary down there. You got to check out the stream. It was so much fun. But now it's time to say goodbye to the swamp. Say goodbye for now to our froggy friends. We've got to head back to base because we've got some cows and sheep waiting to finally have a proper home. We're going to do some barn raising today, so I will catch you back at the Breadbasket Village. Back up here at our base and thinking about a proper home for our cows and sheep. Yeah, it's about time these guys had a barn of their own, a barn to call home. So I've been busy gathering up some supplies here. We've got some fun mix of blocks that we can put together to give our cows and sheep a better home. That is the plan right now. It's barn raising time. Let's build a barn. And there is our barn. Give you a little tour of the inside of the barn here. So we've got a nice home for our cows and our sheep. I'll tell you, the most difficult part of this build was getting the cows and sheep to cooperate. Now, most of them were happy with getting into their new home, except some of the sheep didn't really agree. Well, actually, a lot of the sheep. There were way too many sheep, so some of them just weren't able to fit. So the cows have a little. Their ground for the cows is packed mud and mud bricks. You know, they like that sort of thing. The sheep, of course, they need grass so that they can replenish their wool. Got a lot of storage over here. Yeah, it's very light in here, so no mobs are going to spawn, and of course that way the grass will continue to grow. And so I put some windows up here, but you know, for the most part, we want to have some circulation. I mean, animals are smelly, right? So you want to have some air, you want to have some circulation here. So this is a nice little home that we've got, and when I extend the road along here to go back up to our base, it'll look kind of nice, blending in with the barn. And so now the cows and sheep aren't just sitting out there in the middle of my village. So there is our barn all built up for our cows and sheep right in the shadow of our base. Things are moving now. We're getting things all set up. But there was one more thing. As I was building this, I was remembering the riddle that Ollie Kuhn left us at the spawn base. Let's head back over there right now so that we can read it again. And now we're back at the little cottage that Ollie Kuhn built. Let's check it out. Let's find that riddle again. I want to read it again. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Colorful riddle by Ollie Kuhn. One sheep, two sheep, red sheep, blue sheep. Now I think I know exactly what he meant. Let's get back to the base, and we're going to start with another farm that's going to help us solve this riddle. So now that we're back at the base, here is my plan to solve the riddle. Let's head back down. So we've got all of our cows and sheep in here in the barn. But as you can see through here, there's not really much room to work with them. If we wanted to, say, make a wool farm with our sheep, there's not too much room in there to actually set that up. But if you look behind me next to the iron farm, that's where I think is the perfect location for a wool farm. Let's go check it out. So over here, I think this is going to be where we should put our wool farm, right next to the iron farm. And so I've started cutting into the hillside here where I think that each of the sheep should be sitting. So this is going to be the grass block where the sheep are going to be. And we'll have a row of 8 here. And then I'll cut into the hillside a little bit more and get another 8. So we will have all 16 colors of wool. And it'll be automated. We'll have dispensers and observers and shears inside the dispensers, so that the sheep can be automatically sheared. And just like with the iron farm, it'll be automatic. We'll get all the different colors of wool. And that's what I think Ollie Kuhn meant with his riddle, the colorful riddle. So we're going to start collecting a bunch of materials that we need to get this wool farm all set up and start digging into the hillside, and we'll get moving on our next build. I will catch you on the flip side. Welcome back. The wool farm is coming into shape. So I just got off of a live stream where we built up all of the 16 pods for our sheep. All 16 colors are in effect. So all I have to do, I've only got 4 sheep in there right now, so we're going to get the rest of them right now. So we got all our leads. We've got, let's see what we're going to bring next. The sheep we're going to bring, so we're going to bring red and magenta. All right. I've got all of the dye colors here. Let's get 1 red, 1 magenta. And let's head over to the barn. And get a couple of sheep. Who wants to come along for a little ride? Yeah, you too. All right. And let's see. Red and magenta. Red, magenta. Red, orange and pink. So orange and pink. Brown and yellow. Green and lime. Blue and light blue. Purple and cyan, the last two sheep. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, put you right there. Actually, I'm going to need, let's take purple first. Where are you going, Perp? Let's go this way. Oh, right. So this, now I have to bring you up here. There you go. Come on. And then maybe a little closer. No. Let's go from this side, all right? How about that? There we go. Come on up. Oh, you went right over it. There we go. And now we should already have some purple wool. That's how we do it. There's the other lead. All right. One more to go. Cyan. Right this way. And then we will have the wool farm will be complete. Nope, no, no. A little too far. Right down in there. Come on. Right in there. There we go. All right. The last of our sheep. We finally did it. So now we've got all of our sheep. All 16 colors are here. So technically, this farm is all done and we will start collecting wool automatically. However, it looks kind of bad just sitting out here. I think it needs an actual enclosure. So we're going to work on that. I've got some ideas here. And I wanted to use mangrove wood, but that's a little expensive. Did you just see that? You just saw him get sheared. Okay, so we're going to go collect some resources right now and come up with a little bit, a design that we can put in front of this, make it look a little nice. So now over here in our industrial district, our iron farm doesn't have to be lonely anymore because now we've got a companion, the wool farm. Yes, we finally got an enclosure around our 16 sheep and nothing too fancy, just something to just blend into the hillside, match a little bit, you know, with the brick and the granite to what's going on with the iron farm. I had to be careful because if you open up too many spawning areas down there, then iron golems will spawn outside of the farm, and we don't want that happening. So we did it. We got a lot done in this episode. We built the barn over here. That has moved our, after the cowpocalypse, we built the barn for our cows and sheep, and we moved some of those sheep over here to the wool farm, so now we've got an automatic source of wool. Let's head on inside. Yep, of course, the interior still has a lot of, needs a lot of improvement, but let's see how we're doing on the wool. The white wool already, we've got a stack. Black wool probably, yeah, a little more than a stack. And yeah, we've got all 16 colors of wool. So now, just as with our iron farm and gunpowder farm, we're going to be able to collect this wool automatically. As we work around to improve the area, it'll just happen. That's awesome. So there we go. Our little village is coming along. The breadbasket village. That's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks a lot for watching. It was so fun to do all of this work. I got in a live stream. Ollie-kun joined in the chat. And ooh, I finally solved his riddle. Red sheep, blue sheep. Well, we've got it right there. Our wool farm. Ollie-kun told me a little bit about the next riddle. He didn't tell me it was ready yet, but he said it had something to do with books. So, I don't know. I might have to hit the library. I'm not sure exactly what he means. He said the next clue will be ready soon. So stay tuned to the channel so you can check out the next episode. Find out what crazy adventures I'm going to be led on next through Ollie-kun's riddles. I am the Talent. Today we made history, and tomorrow we're gonna make magic.